뱉어내는 숨 들이키는 법
Ooh, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarabiii, and today we're reacting to 17's rap unit, Trauma. If I'm not mistaken, and I listen, I promise I'm gonna get back to the guide. I really do. It's just there was not enough time for me to set aside to watch such a long video, but I will, like, soon, in the next few days. I promise I'm gonna go back because I'm excited to see you see. Anyways, I think this was the song that was like used in the first part of the guide to, like, quote unquote introduce members of the rap unit, and it was beautiful when I heard it, and I was like, oh, I need to hear this. So here we are. I think so. I could be totally wrong on my explanation as to why I want to see this video, but we're here. Asukupsa is here. And, you know, sometimes that's really all I need in order to do something. So, with all that being said, let's get into this video. Disclaimer. This is going to be a 2 watch through situation. The CCs are on the video, so I don't have to worry about turning it on. But whether or not I pay attention to them on the first go around is kind of iffy, but they're there. I'm going to try and pay attention to them. I'm going to try my darndest to pay more attention to them on the second watch through, but they're there. I'm going to try and do 2 things at once, but we all know me. I can't a majority of the time. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to try to keep my pausing down to a minimum, but we all know me. When I see something / hear something, I must what? I must say something, and that usually leads me to over pause. So apologies in advance if I do. But yeah, I can't wait. I don't know if this was the song. I'm kind of sick and guessing myself at this point. I think it is, but I could be taught. I am most likely wrong. Not totally wrong. I am most likely wrong.
I'm in trauma, it's got me sad Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래 Blah 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 blah, 아니 저저해 This my trauma, yeah, my trauma, yeah Trauma got me, baby 중2 때 난 자퇴 Basically ain't no friend Boxed in, 나 혼자의 세계 Stuck in my fantasy life Dreaming it to be real life 생각 없이 간 기다려왔지만 알았어 now I realize 이러다가 now alone 남을 거야 I don't know what to do 이거 말고
Wait a minute. Okay.
Trauma got me baby 중2 때 난 자퇴 Basically ain't no friend Boxed in, 나 혼자의 세계 Stuck in my fantasy life Dreaming it to be real life 생각 없이 간 기다려왔지만 알았어 now I realize 이러다가 now alone 남을 거야 I don't know what
I know in the guide he like talked about feeling ostracized. I hope it isn't, but I feel like this is based off of like an actual like felt like something this happened. Damn.
없이 간 기다려왔지만 알았어 now I realize 이러다가 now alone 남을 거야 I don't know what to do 이거 말고 막힌 귀 속 박힌 earphone 볼륨을 키워 I don't wanna be alone 잊혀지기 싫어 So I'ma sing this song anybody 듣고 있어 겨우 뱉어내는 숨 들이키는 법 잊은 듯내 자신에게 너그러워지기까지가 난 제일 어려워 이지라고 생각이 들어 나에게 주어지는 빛이 넓어지는 무드와 달리 맘속 내가 있는 곳은 한평 남지 I'm in trauma, it's got me sad Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래 Blah 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 blah, 아니 저저해 This my trauma, yeah, my trauma, and now it's got me sad, sad, sad. Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래. This my trauma, yeah, my trauma, yeah. 잊혀지는 것에 대한 익숙함, 나의 미숙함, 나의 의구심 속에서 피어나 머릿속 trauma, 내가 살아있는 이.
They all unbelievably have these deep voices, and it's not fair. It's not fair.
이유가 도대체 뭘까? 미꾸라지처럼 일부가 날 괴롭혀 애석해도 난 그냥 노래할게 아님 더 갇혀버려 내 트라우마에 정신이 비폐해지면 스스로 땅굴을 파 더 깊어지네 Yeah, 더 깊고 더 깊게 스스로도 찾지 못하게 이 트라우마의 끝이 어딘지 나조차 몰라 잡아줄 손이 필요해
겨우 뱉어내는 숨 들이키는 법은 잊은 듯내 자신에게 너그러워지기까지가 나
This man, don't point at me.
난 제일 어려워 이지라고 생각이 들어 나에게 주어지는 빛이 넓어지는 무드와 달리 맘속 내가 있는 곳은 한편 남지
I'm in trauma, it's got me sad Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래 Blah 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 blah, 아니 초조해 This my trauma, yeah, my trauma, and now it's got me sad, sad, sad. Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래 Blah 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 blah, 아니 초조해 This my trauma, yeah, my trauma, and now it's got me sad, sad, sad. Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래 This my trauma, yeah, my trauma, yeah.
yes.
I'm trying to figure out what the sand means, but
Sing 내 노래소리도 줄어들겠지 Sit I want to sing 내 누구든 좋네 여기서 꺼내줘 아니면 너라도 들어와 줘
Now it's got me sad, sad, sad. Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래 This my trauma sad, sad. Stuck in trauma
why?
노래나 부를래 This my trauma, yeah, my trauma, yeah, yeah.
That's it. Oh, God. I need more. I just need more. I just need more. Okay, we gotta watch it again. We gotta watch it again. There's a lot of rope and strings in this, and I cannot tell whether or not it's trying to allude to the fact that sometimes trauma is what bonds us, or like strings of trauma. I don't know. I haven't fully conceptualized it yet, but we'll get there.
I'm in trauma, it's got me sad Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래 Blah 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 blah, 아니 초조해 This my trauma, yeah, my trauma, yeah. Trauma got me baby 중2 때 난 자퇴 Basically ain't no friend Boxed in
나 혼자의 세계 Stuck in my fantasy life Dreaming it to be real life 생각 없이 간 기다려왔지만 알았어 now I realize 이러다가 나 real life 생각 없이 시간 기다려왔지만 알았어 now I realize 이러다가 나 홀로 남을 거야 I don't know what to do 이거 말고 막힌 귀 속 박힌 your phone volume 남을 거야 I don't know what to do 이거 말고 막힌 귀 속 박힌 your phone volume을 키워 I don't wanna be alone 잊혀지기 싫어 so I'ma sing this song anybody 듣고 있어 겨우 뱉어내는 숨 들이키는 법은 잊은 듯내 자신에게 너그러워지기까지 가면 제일 어려워 이지라고 생각이 들어 나에게 주어지는 빛이 넓어지는 무드와 달리 맘속 내가 있는 곳은 한편 남지
Did something happen? Because why is he saying that? Like, why is he saying that? Stage is getting bigger, but the place in my heart is so small. Something.
I'm in
trauma, it's got me sad. Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래. Blah 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 blah, 안 잊혀져 왜? This my trauma, yeah, my trauma, yeah. Now it's got me sad, sad, sad.
I don't get the rope thing yet.
Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래. This my trauma, yeah, my trauma, yeah.
잊혀지는 것에 대한 익숙함 나의 미숙함 나의 의구심 속에서 피어나 머릿속 트라우마 내가 살아있는 이유가 도대체 뭘까 미꾸라지처럼 일부가 날 괴롭혀 애석해도 난 그냥 노래하기 아님 더 갇혀버려 내 트라우마에 정신이 비폐해지면 스스로 땅굴을 파 더 깊어지네 Yeah, 더 깊고 더 깊게 스스로도 찾지 못하게 이 트라우마의 끝이 어딘지 나조차 몰라 잡아줄 손이 필요해 겨우 뱉어내는 숨 들이키는 법은 잊은 듯
This man and his voice. This man's. How does one survive this?
내 자신에게 너그러워지기까지 가면 제일 어려워 이지라고 생각이
That's a freaking line right there. It's so hard to be. That is so freaking true. Oh my goodness, especially when you're a perfectionist and like it just. Oh my god, it spoke to my heart right now.
내 자신에게 너그러워지기까지 가면 제일 어려워 이지라고 생각이 들어 나에게 주어지는 빛이 넓어지는 무드와 달리 맘속 내가 있는 곳은 한편 남지
I'm in trauma, it's got me sad. Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래. Blah 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 blah, 안 잊혀져 왜? This my trauma, yeah, my trauma, yeah. Now it's got me sad, sad, sad. Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래. This my trauma, yeah, my trauma, yeah.
Yeah, 소리 sing, yeah, 노래 소리도 줄어들겠지 Sit I want to sing, yeah, 누구든 좋으니 여기서 꺼내줘 아니면 너라도 들어와 줘
Now it's got me sad, sad, sad.
This fit low key on Vernon.
너라도 들어와 줘
Now it's got me sad, sad.
This fit on Vernon looks really, really good. Just had to say that.
Stuck in trauma, 노래나 부를래. This my trauma, yeah, my trauma, yeah.
This was really good. This was so good. I'm just trying to put two and two together in my head, but it's so flippin' good. Wow. Wow. Absolutely wow. Wow. I feel like I have a lot of final thoughts on this one, but I don't think my stream of consciousness is going to sound coherent. But I feel like there was a lot going on in this video. It was so heartbreaking. Especially like the parts like Vernon and Ascupsa. It was kind of heartbreaking. It felt like this entire song was like saying that the only thing that relieved or alleviated any sort of trauma that they have experienced is being able to sing about it, or just being able to sing in general, is the relief factor in their trauma, and the thing that has led them to, like, I don't know, feel more at peace with themselves is what I'm feeling like this music video slash song is about. Like, that's how I feel, because it was like there was a bunch of lines where it was like, it was trauma, and then it's like, and now all I want to do is sing, or something like that. Like, there's a lot of like lyrics like that. The chorus is kind of like that. So that's how this music video feels like. There was also like a lot of things about like there was a lot of ropes, especially, and I think it was Mingyu's room. There was like, first of all, I feel like each one of them had their own like room, and each room represented how they experienced or felt about their trauma. And Mingyu's caught me because it was a lot of ropes, and I don't know what the ropes actually mean, but I feel like it was like a reference, or it was like supposed to be like a metaphor for like the connections to the people that he has had with, like connections to people in his life that has caused him trauma. So it's like, it makes me feel like maybe he's experienced a lot of like things in his life that it was traumatic to him, because there was just so many ropes. There were big ropes and there were little small ropes, so it's like each one is in reference to something that has happened to him, or just like that's how he feels about what he's experienced in his life, and like connections being broken because of the trauma that he's experienced. That's kind of how I saw Mingyu's room. Vernon's room was interesting, because like he talks about like what I'm only assuming to be is his experience in like school, right? I don't know if that line about him dropping out was actually about himself, but I know in the guide he like talked about like feeling ostracized because he was a mixed kid. And I feel like there was like the first part of his lyric was like being boxed in or something like that, which led me to like, in my head, led me to think that he was talking about like maybe being on the schoolyard and like a sandbox, because of all of the sand that was there, and like representation of like him experiencing like a trauma of being ostracized as a child. Granted, that could be so off base, but that was the first thing that came into my head, where it was like he said, I'm boxed myself in, or I'm feeling boxed in, or something like that. And I don't know if it was like I don't know if it's a double entendre, but like, you know, not a double entendre, like a play on like a sandbox, because he was sitting on a hill of sand. I don't know, but that's how I felt about that one. Esakupsa, I don't know if it has to, like, maybe not trauma, but like a lot of what he was going through had a lot to do with maybe becoming famous, because he was talking about how the stage got bigger but the place in his heart got smaller. I don't know if that's specifically in reference to himself, but like that was a very interesting line. And he just like, him and Wanu were both alone. Like it was very minimalistic in their rooms. So I'm not sure if a lot of what their trauma has to do with is like maybe like more internal, not like, you know, maybe not self-inflicted trauma, but like it's more, I don't even want to say minimalistic, but it's more internal than it is external with Vernon and Mingyu. I don't know, but that's like kind of how I saw everything. Heartbreaking, so good. The song was, I don't think this was the song that was being played on the quote-unquote introduction for the guide to each of the members. I don't think so. I might have just completely like hallucinated that part. But yeah, maybe it was just part of their guide, and I just like, I'm gaslighting myself into believing that was, I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. But anyways, that was such a good song. That was such a good song. That was such a heartfelt song. It was not not a traumatizing song, but it was a very like heartful, impactful song. At least for me, it was. Because who doesn't experience traumas? But yeah, that's kind of what I gleaned from it. Probably didn't make a single lick of sense in any of my ramblings, but when do I ever make sense? So yeah. But yeah, if you would like to give me some recommendations, remember that my Google form is in the description box down below. Remember that the first entry is required, but the other 4 are not, so feel free to give me as many or as little as you would like. But don't feel pressured. You can also just drop your recommendations in the comment box down below, and I'll do my darndest to keep track of them. If this is your first time watching this video along with me, don't forget to drop your thoughts and comments down below. If this isn't the first time you're watching this video along with me, still drop your thoughts and comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and you can be back here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for more reaction videos. Peace, y'all.